Good morning students. Last class we discussed about some properties of integer under addition and under subtraction, and again before classes we completed the product of two or more negative integers also. Now we will discuss about properties of integers under multiplication. Same properties. First property, closure property. Closure property. Already we know what is the closure property. Closure property is the product of two integers is also an integer. For example, if any two integers a comma b, the product of two integers a into b is equal to c, means here a also one integer, b also one integer, and c also one integer. Why? Because if you multiply any numbers means any integer, will get answer exactly integer only. We'll take some examples. See, 7 into 4 is equal to 28. 7 into minus 4 is equal to minus 28. Why? Because the product of one positive integer and one negative integer, plus into minus will get 7 4 jar minus 28. Next, minus 6 into 3 is equal to minus 18, and minus 4 into minus 9 is equal to 36. See, observe here, first I am taking two positive integers, plus into plus only, and next one positive integer, one negative integer. 7 into minus 4, minus 28. See, the product of any two integers, either positive or either negative, then will get exactly an integer. Third combination also, minus 6 into 3. Minus 6 is the negative integer and 3 is the positive integer. Should multiply both of these two, then we'll get answer is minus 18. Minus 18 is nothing but an integer. Last case, minus 4 into minus 9. Minus 4, two negative numbers. The product of two negative numbers is a positive integer. Why? Because minus into minus plus, already we know that 4 9 are 36. 36 also an integer. This way, the closure property is the product of any two integers is always is equal to an integer. The product of any two integers also is equal to an integer. This is the closure property. Next, property, commutative property. Now we are discussing these all properties based upon under multiplication operation only. Commutative property. Take any two integers a comma b. The commutative property is equal to a into b is equal to b into a. We can write a into b is equal to b into a. Then these two integers is in the commutative property is applicable to the two integers. Then see, now take some examples. Minus 4 into 5 is equal to 5 into minus 4. Minus into plus, minus 4 5 are 20 is equal to plus into minus, minus 5 4 are 20. LHS is equal to RHS. Then the commutative property is verified by the given integers. One more example. Minus 9 into minus 7, we can write minus 7 into minus 9. Why? Because 9 sevens are 63 and minus into minus plus. Here also 7 nines are 63, minus into minus plus. Then the commutative property is verified. The commutative property is nothing but in any two integers, then we can take into integers a and b, we can write a into b is equal to b into a. Then this is called commutative property. One more example we'll take by using whole number, by using on 0. Minus 7 into 0, we can write 0 into minus 7. This is also commutative property. Why? Because should multiply any integer or any whole number or any natural number should multiply with 0, will get answer is 0. LHS is equal to RHS. This is called commutative property. Next, associative property. Associative property. Now in associative property we will take three integers. If any three integers a comma b comma c is equal to, under multiplication operation, a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. See, here we applied multiplication operation, but in LHS side I multiplied first term and third term first, and here first term and second term, sorry, in LHS side second term and first term is one pair. In RHS side the first term and second term is one pair. Now we'll take one example. A is equal to minus 2 and b is equal to 7 and c is equal to minus 5. A is equal to minus 2, b is equal to 7 and c is equal to minus 5. Now just apply minus 2 into b value 7 into minus 5 is equal to minus 2 into 7 into minus 5. See, first should multiply this one. Plus into minus, minus 7 5s are 35. Plus into minus, minus 7 5s are 35 is equal to minus into plus, minus 2 7s are 14 into minus 5. Next, minus into minus plus 2 35s are 70, minus into minus plus 14 5s are 70. LHS is equal to RHS. This is the associative property under multiplication process. Okay, I repeat once again. If any three integers a comma b comma c, we can write a into b into c is equal to a into b into b into c. Okay. Next, next property is multiplication by 0. Multiplication by 0. Take some any integers. For example, a is an integer, should multiply with 0, otherwise 0 should multiply with an integer a, will get answer always 0. Why? Because in whole numbers we know if 0 you should multiply to any number, we'll get answer is 0. Like that integers also, any integer should multiply with 0, otherwise 0 should multiply with any integer, we'll get answer is 0. For example, take some problems. See, minus 3 into 0 is equal to 0, minus 4 into 0 is equal to 0. Next, 7 into 0 is equal to 0, and 12 into 0 is equal to 0. We can write 0 into minus 3 also 0, 0 into minus 4 also 0, 0 into 7 also 0, and 0 into 12 also 0. This is multiplication by 0. Should multiply any integer with 0, otherwise 0 with any integer, should answer will get 0 only. This is the property multiplication by 0. I repeat once again, multiplication by 0 is nothing but any integer should multiply with 0, otherwise 0 should multiply with any integer, will get answer finally 0. Next, multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. In before classes, we discussed about additive identity. Additive identity is nothing but should add any number to integer, will get which number we are taking, that number only will get itself. Like that, multiplicative identity means, for example, I am taking an integer a, should multiply 1, otherwise 1 into a, answer will get a only. This is the multiplicative identity of integers. In whole numbers also will applicable, integers also should multiply any number, any integer with 1, and 1 with any integer will get answer itself. Which number we are taking, which number we are operate, that number only will get. For example, minus 7 into 1, otherwise 1 into minus 7 is equal to what is answer? Minus 7 only. Next, 0 into 1, one into 0 means answer 0. Next, 14 into 1, 1 into 14 is equal to 14 only. Which number should multiply to any integer will get the particular integer, then the number is called multiplicative identity. Here 1 is the multiplicative identity. For example, instead of 1 we will take minus 1. Instead of 1 we will take minus 1. What will happen? See, minus 7 into minus 1 is equal to minus 7 into minus 1. 7 1s are 7, minus into minus plus. Like that, 14 into minus 1 is equal to minus 14. Why? Because plus into minus is equal to minus. 14 1s are 14. See here, instead of 1 place I am writing minus 1, the answer will change, but number is same, but answer symbol will be changed. That's why minus 1 is not multiplicative identity of integers. The one and only, that one digit, one integer 1 is the multiplicative